Matt, wanted to turn it over to you. Obviously, this is kind of our first look at Nico Iamaleava. I think I pronounced that correctly. I've been working
You
on it.
got it.
And
Yeah. Glad
so
you
this
got
is
it. I'm still struggling.
this is our kind of first look at him running the show there at Tennessee. Can you kind of articulate the difference between the way the offense looks this year versus the offense last year? Anything that you've noticed?
So, first off, I want to go on record as saying that I was pretty pleased with how this game worked out. The first half, Tennessee's offense, I really feel like if you kept the starters out there all 4 quarters, they just scored 100 plus, no problem.
Yeah.
They were clicking on every which level you can. Nico, when you look at how quarterback play looks this, at least in game one versus game one last year, Nico has a lot more finesse on his throw. Joe Milton could throw it 1,000 miles. The problem is that even the little underneath stuff, like little 5 yard dig routes or anything like that, like he was burning them in. And nothing against Joe. Joe does a great job. Just Nico has that little bit of touch, and he's able to put the ball right where he needs to put it. There were a couple of plays in this game where Nico was able to put it just right between two or three different defenders, able to find those soft spots in the zone that no offense to Joe Milton. Joe Milton probably would have burned it and overthrown it, or it would have bounced off their hands or something along those lines. It looked very Hendon Hooker esque, which made me very excited. Nico looked really good in this game. Gaston Moore, when he came in, looked pretty good. That was that tip drill interception. It was the one for Gaston that I was thinking of. Tennessee's run game looked good. Dylan Sampson came in and got 124 yards and 12 carries. That's a great day at the office for him. 3 TDs in this particular game. The name that, and I said last week I was expecting this game to be Squirrel White and Brew McCoy's coming out party. Apparently I forgot that Dante Thornton Jr. was on the roster, and Dante Thornton had a day. 3 catches for 105 yards and 2 TDs is a great day for him. The wide receiver room is incredibly deep. And I think that's going to be a boon for Tennessee. Now, I do want to temper my expectations a little bit because this is against Chattanooga, and no offense to Chattanooga, they were in the running to win their conference last year in the Southern Conference. I think it was. I mean, they're not a bad team per se, but we took care of business, so to speak. And was pretty thrilled with how things looked.